Hello, Sassy Sleuths, EvyBugg here, and welcome back to another episode inside of Nancy Drew, the Labyrinth of Lies. Okay, so where we left off, we had just talked to the Hardy Boys, and we also got kicked out of the underworld, so we can no longer explore down there, and that will not do. So, let's figure out how to get back in there. Oh, look! Okay, so we can take some blank paper, which might help us with. Maybe we can make rubbings of like those partial plaques that we've been finding. That would be a good idea. Okay, so let's go and do that. Why can't we click? Oh, Niobe, what are you up to? What? How do people find these secret passages? How many secret passages are there that I just don't know of because I haven't found it yet because I didn't push buttons right and stuff?
Is that a hidden passage? What's Niobe up to?
Well, that's what I just asked Nancy Drew. Okay, let's go check this out.
The hidden door must be here.
Well, yeah, because we just saw her go through it, so that must be the hidden door.
Only the lightning bolts are showing.
Okay. Lightning bolts, so... Okay, so we can move stuff. Okay. Can I move like this? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, that wasn't too hard. I thought this was supposed to be Master Detective. Okay. So, can we look through here first? Oh, Niobe's right there. Can we still go in if she's right there? I guess we'll just try it. She didn't even say anything. Hi, we just popped through your secret passage. Are you gonna talk to us, or?
Did anyone ever tell you you look just like Alexandra?
So now you're gonna mention that we just popped through her wall?
She was one of the best painters of ancient Greece. How good is she, you ask?
I'll take your word.
How did you change your outfit too?
She had a crater named after her.
Oh, wow, that's just great.
On the Venus!
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Follow in her footsteps. Here.
Seriously,
What's
she has
this?
a new outfit, you guys.
You're painting that on the
She
vase.
changed in the hallway
I'll
or
do
something.
my best, but it might not look exactly like the reference.
Make your mark on the world, and be a friend to a stranger.
No problemo.
Okay, that
Thank
couldn't be any more like
And
vague.
so behind you have no clue.
Okay. So I guess we'll make one of these. So let's. I think it was this
One
one.
vase for Niobe coming right up.
Okay, well, what did it look like? Okay. So it's got like this part at the top and the bottom, and a horse in the middle, and then like this one underneath and on top of the leaves. So let's give this a go, and we'll see what's up. Okay, so let's do like here and here, and this was underneath it. Like this. Oh, well, that's a little off. Oopsie. Oh, and it won't even let us do the ending. Aww. How are we supposed to get the edge if it won't let you get the edge? That's sad. Oh, and now I can't even get this part. How are we supposed to do this if they don't let you actually do it? Okay, so let's do there and here. Maybe if we start on the edge this time. Like that. Maybe then we can hopefully get all these pieces on here. Okay, so see, that worked better. Well, we're learning. It's a learning curve, Nancy. It's a learning curve. Okay, then we'll put this little guy right in the middle. Ta-da! Fire veins!
Not bad. Maybe Niobe was right. I am a true artist.
Nancy likes to brag on herself in this game. Okay. And we looked in there, there's nothing in there. Wait, so she didn't say anything of the fact that we just popped out of nowhere and like followed her down this passage and stuff. So I guess that means she's cool with it. Well, thanks, you let us back into the underworld, and now, you know, Thanos doesn't know about it, so that's helpful. Let's see. We don't know anything more about this, I don't think. Nope. Okay. Let's see, what else is there?
Can't check that off. Can't check that off
Okay, well, track down where Thanos put the remote. So it can't be in here because we can't open this. Maybe hit it down this way somewhere. Let's see. We can't do that because it looks like we're missing a piece. Okay. Not around here. Don't see it. Let's go in here. See, just there's no place around here to hide it. Where would he hide it? Oh, but we can get this rubbing, I think. Oh, perfect. Okay. We got that. Now, is there another one down here somewhere? Yes, here we go. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then the other one was out here. Right down here. And then, oh, no, go back. Okay. And then the last one was out by the ferryman? I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it was over on that rock up there. Okay, so take us across, Mr. Ferryman. It's nice we don't have to pay him every time. Okay, here it is. There we go. Okay. Sweet. So now we've got those.
I need to find the lift remote again.
Can we just
Maybe
go up? Can we just
stashed it nearby.
Can we just like hardwire it or something?
I need to get the connections hooked back up. Looks like the number indicates how many connections come from each point.
Okay, so 1, 2. Where's oh, wait. Okay, you can double. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Okay, so we know that at least like one has to go to each. Let's see. So this one has to have both of those, like that. This one, let's do like one to here. Let's do like that. Let's do that. Then we could put 2 over here. Perfect. Okay. This needs to have 1. This needs to have 2. There's 3. Oh wait, no. Whoops. Okay. We'll do that and this. We can put 2 here. 2. Oh no. Come this way. Okay, thank you. 2 here. 2 here. Okay, perfect. See, that was not hard at all. Oh yay!
Thanos can't
Our
stop me now.
remote. Can't stop us now, Thanos. Oh. Ooh, what's this? Jovic Tech Spectroscope. Okay. Alright. Can we like look at your lamp or something? Can we look at your eyeball? Oh, no. I don't want your hand. Okay. So let's if we go back up here, is he just gonna take it from us again? I don't even know where he hides for the most part. I mean, where are you even hiding, Thanos? What is wrong with you? Just stalking around and... Oh, hello,
Do you like
Gregor.
what you found in my bag?
Yes, we did.
Sorry that was intrusive, but I'm here to keep tabs on the museum.
Of course it was
Oh,
intrusive.
then let me help you. The museum is on the exterior of the bag. The interior of the bag is not the museum. Museum? Not museum.
You've made your point.
See that I have.
Yeah, you spelled it out pretty clearly there, buddy. Okay.
If it's okay for me to say so, it seems like you had a bit of a rough time growing up.
We chose to put on a Greek tragedy. But when your parents die young, it's Dickens or nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's sad.
The hard days are over. Growing up alone had its perks. It taught me how to study people. When you don't have much power,
sad, though.
you have to know how to read people in your life.
So it was something of a survival strategy?
You could say that. Each time they put me in a new home, I'd do my research. I'd listen, watch people, feel them out. Every once in a while, I'd strike gold and find a diary.
Why?
If I liked the family, I'd do my best to be what they wanted.
You didn't want to be yourself?
I didn't think I'd be okay if I did. I figured
That's sad.
if you're taking in a kid,
Poor
there must be
Gregor.
something you want. I try to be whatever or whoever was missing from their home until they realized that never works. Not a great way to grow up. But an actor couldn't ask for finer training.
How did you get into acting?
It's not a proud story.
Are you okay telling me?
For you, dear, I'd do anything. I was discovered in the costume department,
Nothing embarrassing about that.
stealing a warm jacket.
Got it.
It was just my luck that the director of the theater needed some extras he couldn't afford. So for my first gig, I was paid in not going to juvenile lockup.
A few keywords to leave off the resume. I ran your background check.
Now, why would you go and do a thing like that?
It's okay, I
already
ran a
been
background
done.
check on you.
My friends have access to some pretty powerful resources. I have some bad news to report.
Should I sit down?
Maybe. According to my sources, you're not who you say you are.
Nancy Drew.
Oh.
In poker, you don't show all
I
your
should
cards
probably be
to
wearing something
everybody.
else then.
I know your background. My question is, why did you use a false name?
Not false. I changed it legally. I slipped a little, not enough, money in the envelope to keep the record sealed.
Is there a significance to the name you're using?
There is. All the significance in the world. Gregor is the man who caught me stealing. He ran the theater.
Is he a hero of yours?
Mentor, I guess. He said I was a natural on the stage, but hopeless at life. My boy, you're the only student I've ever had to teach how to stop acting. With each show and rehearsal, he gave me a space to get to really be myself for the first time.
He sounds very special.
The truth might just be that he was an average man who found an unfortunate kid. To me, he was great.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think I just saw Niobe using a hidden door. That's your only reaction?
We're in a theater. Theaters are built for sneaking around in.
It wasn't in the theater. It was in the museum.
Oh, that's just to let the staff move without having to wade through the crowd. I know, it seems exciting, but hidden passages are only exciting the first time you see them. Then they advertise doors.
Well,
why
then,
are you making
apparently it's not that
copies of
cool.
the art?
That's really Niobe's domain.
Okay.
Did you know Niobe has a history as an art forger?
I did. And that's a very dramatic way of putting it.
We're all about being
Explain
dramatic
the
right
difference
now.
to me.
It's the difference between
the setting of the
cheating
play.
off a friend and robbing a bank.
Still, she did commit art forgery.
She hid behind her friend because she was timid. If you ask me, her so-called friend is the real criminal here, making millions while Niobe scrapes by.
That is sad.
Did I upset you earlier?
No. The show was starting to rest on my shoulders more and more. I needed to catch my breath.
What are your plans after the show?
One day, I'd like to open up a theater of my own. Maybe give back the gifts I was given.
I think that's a nice idea.
And I put Gregor's name on the marquee. Like I said, I'm just borrowing the name. I've been keeping it safe until I can put it where it belongs.
That's an interesting way to look at
Why
it.
were you casting the role of Plutus?
I knew I hadn't made my point.
I don't recall Plutus ever being in the Persephone myth.
Xenia had a sequence in mind where Demeter petitions all the gods. But it was too boring, too expensive, and did I mention too boring?
I can't find any records of your previous performances.
People don't really consider what we do to have much artistic merit. It's more like historical reenactments. No one reviews those.
About that Plutus casting sheet I found in your bag?
Which, let's remember, isn't part of the museum.
Something about it seems odd. Why would you be casting this late in the game?
I like working with undiscovered talent.
Wouldn't Xenia be casting? Wouldn't there be some reference to Plutus in the script somewhere?
You're unbelievable.
It's a trait you and I share, apparently.
I didn't lie. And don't you dare call anyone on that list.
My contacts are already on it.
Nancy, you have no idea what you just did.
Explain it to me.
With pleasure. For the last 5 years, I've been researching angel investors. You know what those are?
Yeah, they invest in new businesses when no one else will.
Those are my angel investors, or were, for my theater, for Gregor's theater. It took years to get those names. They were coming to opening night, Nancy, and now they're gone. I promise it. Your contacts asking about me like I'm a crook?
If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to worry about.
Leave me alone. Now! Go and don't come back!
I'm sorry. Oh wait, he told us to go, but he was the one that actually went. Can we look in his bag anymore? Is there anything else besides, like, this? No, looks like that's it. Okay. Well, we got the remote. We still need to find out what's in the judge's trunk and snoop Xenia's stuff on her table. What? That doesn't make sense. Snoop Xenia's stuff on her table. I think it should be snoop through. We're not just going to snoop it, we're going to snoop through it. So, let's see if she's gone, which she is not.
Alright.
Alright. Is that how you greet somebody? Alright.
Why did you choose Persephone's story?
I didn't click with it at first, but now when we rehearse, when I'm in the meadow, waiting for Hades, in my mind, I don't see the narcissus flowers I'm gathering. I see the moments of my life when everything turns sour. But I see myself. The Persephone version of myself. And I am her.
Seems a little obsessive.
I know that's weird.
Yeah.
That means there's something real about it.
Okay.
Did you know about Niobe's career problems?
That she copied another artist's work?
Well, something like that.
Stop the questions there. I've never met anyone more regretful than Niobe.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I guess that was all of our conversation. Okay, we still need a key to get in here, but I don't think we have it on us. Then, let's see, nothing there. Do we need to call Melina or anything? Talk to Niobe.
What is it?
What is it?
Are you Niobe, the famous painter?
Was.
A friend of mine is obsessed with your work.
I don't want to hear about your friend or anyone else.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did I upset you?
I mean,
you did. It's not your fault, but I had to snap at you.
why did you have to do
why?
that?
No one cared about my art, but they loved to look at the smoking wreckage of my career. I don't talk about that.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm starting over. I'm here. This is what I've got now.
Is the museum's collection the real reason you're here?
What makes you ask that? I'm supposed to be trying new things in my life. That's what everyone says. Move on. Be new. Try new things. Don't dwell.
Sorry if I offended. It just seems like a pretty
We're
rare
offending
chance to
everyone
study
today.
all of this
Like,
great
Gregor's mad
work.
at us. Niobe's mad at us. Thanos
Guilty.
is just mad at everybody.
I heard different words from what you
Xenia's
meant.
just crazy.
I can't even begin to tell you what it's like. When I was small and the other girls were crushing on the boys, I was falling in love with Phidias. No joke. Terminal art girl from the jump. Which reminds me, in case it's contagious, I've got books for you. Learn the language and art will speak to you. If I wasn't so terrified of that nightmarish amphitheater, I'd be skipping around the place.
Okay.
What's your art background?
I completed my first piece, oatmeal on vertical plaster wall, at 6 months. It was magnificent. From there, it was variations on a similar theme.
So you came to it naturally?
I came to loving it naturally. The rest was a struggle. But I always loved the study, especially the old Greek masters. Look around the museum. You're in the presence of greatness. Art is the physical manifestation of men and women reaching across thousands of years to share their secrets. And secrets never come easy, but they also never leave your heart. They're reaching out for you, Nancy. See them and reach back.
I get the concept, but it's a little creepy. I don't want to go around talking to paintings and sculptures and things.
Could an
But I
artist
get
create
it.
an exact copy of the art on display?
Who are you trying to fool?
An expert, I guess.
Which expert?
Any expert.
That's the trick. That's why most forgery doesn't work. Each expert speaks a different language. Some are chemists. Some focus on the process until they dream in brushstrokes, patina, and lacquers. It's easy to fool one expert. Impossible to fool every expert.
Could you?
I couldn't fool any expert, let alone every expert.
Do you have access to much of the museum's art?
I get to study what's out and already cataloged, but I can't get at the rest.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. So, I guess we just keep walking around talking to people until we figure out what to do next. Is Zini still there? See, she's supposed to leave so that we can snoop around her desk, but she's not gone.
Bye.
So, what else can we do here? Okay, well, there was that one discrepancy with that last item that we proved provenance on. So I guess we could look at that. So that was, okay, time gap indicated for the vase. So let's go and look for that. What day was that? That was June 30th, received by Sophia. So let's look here.
I should call Melina before giving these to Xenia.
Yeah. Okay, so Sophia, here we go. Yeah, 30th it said nothing, so we'll call Melina.
How are things going?
Pretty good.
Xenia wants a copy of the time cards. Can I share those with her?
No.
Should I be concerned that she wants the time cards?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll stall for now. Any advice?
Keep an eye on her.
This would be such a strange
Did
conversation.
you know about the secret door in the museum?
Ooh.
What are you talking about? Secret door?
Ooh, so she
Niobe was
doesn't
using
know.
it.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
Of course this is a problem. Keep an eye on Niobe. Don't let her know what you've seen.
But she saw us come
Why?
through the
It could be
passageway.
she likes secret doors. Or it could be she's up to something. Observe her.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
But we followed her into the secret passageway. How does she not know that we saw it?
Hi, Nancy.
Alright.
Anything I should know about Thanos?
Be careful around Thanos.
Why? What's his story?
We're looking into it, but he was brought in for questioning about something recently.
Well, what for?
We're still looking into it. The whole thing is very strange.
Okay, explain.
All we know is that he is on the network's radar.
He is? Why?
He's killed people.
What?
What?
Yes, it's serious. He worked in private security and he was directly involved in a fatal shooting.
He's dangerous, but only when the situation calls for it.
And when
Okay.
does the situation call for it?
We don't know.
Any word on the names I gave you?
Actually, yes. It's a list of very wealthy individuals, many of whom have extensive art collections.
Rich as Plutus, you could say. He was the god of being rich, which is a pretty top-shelf way to go through life if you ask me.
Yeah.
So you might want to talk to Gregor.
Okay. Well, he's kind of
What
mad
did you
at
make
us
of
right
the
now,
rest
so I
of
don't know how we're
Gregor's
going to talk
list?
to him.
I think it might be a code.
Me too. Just not sure what it means yet.
It'll come to you.
Later.
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 Okay. So, we already did. Okay. Here we go. Ooh.
There's no way this invoice is right.
Okay, so we might need to call Melina about that too. Can we call her right here? Or can we not because Niobe's in the room? Oh, we can still call her. Oh, goodness.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Okay, so how do we tell Xenia that we can't give her the time card?
Hello.
Can I help with anything?
We're set. I can't keep distracting you from your job anyway.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so let's go back down to the underworld then. In that case. Ooh, should we talk to Thanos?
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out.
That's it?
Don't get too wrapped up in Gregor's sad stories.
Why not?
Your contacts are not so trustworthy.
That didn't even relate.
How long have you been with the troupe? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
I have
nice.
a job to do here.
So be it.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future in her.
Why do you spend all of your time in the underworld?
It's quiet.
It's a bit unnerving.
It is.
Does it bug you too?
Bug? No, girl. It pours ice into my belly.
Then why?
I have men waiting for me after I die.
What do you mean?
May you never have to know.
I don't understand you. You don't speak
You're
clearly
a dangerous
and correctly.
man from what I hear.
Yes?
You've killed someone before?
Is that what you heard?
Yep.
It's true.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Good.
Were you caught?
Caught? No, I wasn't caught. I was doing my job.
What was your job?
I rode in an armored car.
Security?
Not like you think. I protected money, but it wasn't special like I thought. No gold bullion, no bank headquarters.
What then?
Markets, restaurants. They trained me, walk in ready to fight.
One day a fight happened?
No fight. One day I followed the protocol my bosses handed me.
Someone was injured?
2 men, dead. The pieces of paper that trained me, burned gone.
What happened to you?
I came here, to the underworld.
You were interviewed about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interviewed.
You did speak with the police, though.
Yes?
Why did they suspect you?
They interrogated all of us. I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they cleared you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are others.
Who?
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up? Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Why not?
It has no shape. It's a map without borders.
He speaks in riddles most of the time.
What do you think of Gregor?
He wants to sit on my shoulder like a parrot telling me what to do.
Should I take away some meaning from that?
Little men only stand next to big men when they think they're smarter. He isn't.
Whoever wrote his lines must have had a whole lot of fun.
I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Is it strange that Niobe's making so much art for the play?
I don't care.
Can you tell me something about the underworld?
Hades. See for yourself.
You seem to spend a lot of time down here.
There are a lot of moving parts that need to work correctly during the show.
Can you give me a tour?
Not while you're still alive.
You take your characters seriously, I see.
No.
Did you know Gregor is using a fake name?
Yes, why is that your business?
I'm just a curious person.
I gathered.
You're not bothered he was holding back information from you?
He plays his part. That's enough.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
Persephone eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
So basically, if you ask him a question, he's gonna just redirect you and not really answer it. That's just basically what
Do
I'm
you
getting
know
from
why
him.
Gregor's role keeps expanding?
Because Niobe can't act.
He seemed upset when I brought it up.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't quite understand why.
I'm sure it's nothing.
You're difficult to get to know.
Thank you, exactly.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
Well, I'm the woman who doesn't back down.
I hope not.
What did you mean when you said my contacts are not so trustworthy?
Your contacts have contacts. No one is ever out of reach.
Of whom?
Me. Go.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
I'll let you go, since, you know, you're not talking to us. Just barely talking to us. Like, really? Okay, well, we'll go see Niobe real quick. And see if we can put these Greek letters
What
to
now?
use.
Is this workshop yours?
We need to use props for the show. We're pretending they're actual statues and artifacts, because we can't use the real things.
So you make fakes?
No! No. Not fakes.
Did she shake her finger
There's
at
a
us? She's
process
like,
in
no.
place. The last thing the museum wants is confusion about what's real and what isn't.
Talk to you later.
Bye!
Okay, well, is this done?
Is this a sphinx?
That doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty good. So let's go over here.
I need to enter all the actors' names in the correct order.
And so I have everything written down. And it looks like it starts with Grigor. So that would be this, that. Okay, perfect. Now next would be Thanos, which is this one here. Like that. Okay. Then next would be Niobe. Okay. And then Xenia. Perfect. Alright, we've got it open. That is all the time that we have for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you did like this video, and tune in tomorrow when we get further in this game. See you all next time. Bye!